Regional Conference for heads of anti-corruption agencies in Africa is currently underway in Cape Town. The focus is on establishing an international anti-corruption court. Now let's cross over to SABC News reporter Bulelani Phillip. He's got more on that story. Bulelani, good morning. Let me hand this one over to you.
Well, good morning to you, Leanne, and to the viewers at home. Of course, as you've said, this is day 3 of this 15th Commonwealth Regional Conference of the heads of anti-corruption units in Africa. Of course, the main aim of this conference is to share best practices and innovation in the fight against corruption. Of course, the biggest issue on the African continent is that at least $50 billion US dollars are going to be lost a year due to illicit financial flows. And all of these heads of anti-corruption units are here to put their heads together in terms of how they can actually assist in actually eradicating corruption, because corruption robs the poor and as well stifles development and scares off investors. Today, the main theme, as you've said, is the implementation of the establishment of the International Anti-Corruption Court. And of course, on Monday, when this conference was being opened, Justice and Constitutional Development Minister Mamuluko Kubai actually reflected on how the artificial intelligence can be used in terms of tracking corruption, as well as ensuring that the monies that are issued by the state is actually going to the intended recipients. And yesterday, former Chief Justice, as well as the former chairperson of the State Capture Commission, Justice Raymond Zondo, also here giving the keynote address in the opening session. And of course, his theme was reflecting on the work that was done by the State Capture Commission. He appears to be unhappy about the progress and the implementation of the recommendations of that commission. Today, the former Constitutional Court judge, Justice Richard Goldstone, is going to be the one that will be presenting the progress in terms of the establishment of the Anti-Corruption International Court. Tomorrow, if we look ahead, President Cyril Ramaphosa will be closing this conference and is expected to be speaking here mid-morning, so you can stay tuned to SABC. But of course, the main themes that are coming out of here is that these countries want to share these best practices, and as I've said, they want to use artificial intelligence in terms of ensuring that they stay ahead of the game. And the hosts here in South Africa, the Special Investigating Unit, also using this conference to launch this Anti-Corruption and Cyber Academy that will be used to train people, because there's quite a lot of a lack of skills that will be able to be abreast in terms of international developments, because crimes and corruption is becoming complicated. But we'll keep you up to date, of course, in the course of the day in terms of what will be happening here. Leanne, it's back to you in studio.
All right, Bulelani, thank you very much. We'll be getting updates from you on this one.